welcome to the show. So, what's been happening? Theresa May survived her leadership scare and marched into Brussels to get us a better deal. So how did that go?
Theresa May has been left empty-handed after trying to get improved terms from the European Union.
One by one, European leaders have lined up to declare there will be no renegotiating.
Tonight, the other 27 EU leaders are having dinner without her.
No wonder we can't get a deal. They're having a team-building feast. She's having a pot noodle and a wank. It wasn't just dinner. Did you see her spat with Jean-Claude Juncker?
What did you call me, May began? You called me nebulous. Yes, you did. Nebulous. Nebulous. Yes, you did. I didn't, said Juncker. I didn't.
He called her nebulous, and everyone went, hey! What does nebulous mean? Unclear. Vague. He's got a point. Even her face can't agree with itself. The next day, Juncker tried to explain his mishap in the creepiest way ever.
I was not addressing her. And in the course of the morning, after having checked what I said yesterday night, she was kissing me.
She was kissing me. I put a little Juncker in her trunker. I tell you one thing that wasn't nebulous, my penis. He's a fucking weirdo. Have you seen how he greets women? She's a woman, not a labradoodle. Brexit's like Groundhog Day. Nothing's changed. In fact, the only thing that's changing is people in this country are getting angrier and more divided, which is a shame. Because when we're united, we are unstoppable. This week, the New York Times ran a story about London police being overwhelmed by crime and tweeted the question, have you experienced a petty crime in London? Click to tell us your story. And what did the great British public do? We took the piss. Some monster put the milk in before the tea bag. Some spoke of terror. Someone clipped me with their trolley in Waitrose the other day and only apologised once. But one brave man fought back. I once told a bumblebee to fuck off. Brexit may be tearing us apart, but our sense of humour will always bring us together. Talking of coming together... It's Christmas! There may be some people here who are not into Christmas. Nothing can get them in the festive spirit. Well, how about a baby going down a toy aisle for the first time? Still not there? How about this? It's beginning to look like Christmas. Now, I love Christmas. Do you know what I love the most? Giving presents. Although apparently, not everyone agrees.
More than 1 in 5 women, that's 21%, spend nothing on their dad at Christmas.
That is absolutely disgraceful, you terrible, terrible witches. He used to carry you around in his balls and you can't be bothered to get him a little bit of aftershave. Brilliant getting your dad a present, because he's the only one who's honest. What the fuck is this? My sister got my dad a book called Clear Your Clutter. He put it straight on the fire. She started crying. He was like, what? I'm doing what I said! Poor dads. If we don't do something, how long before we see adverts like this?
1 in 5 dads won't open a Christmas present this year.
All I wanted was some socks.
Dads. They're not all wankers.
The excuse you always hear, dads are so hard to buy for. They're so hard. They're not. They're easy. Pants, booze, novelty mug. I've got my dad this every year. Sunny at Christmas, even better when Mum's got friends round.
Have a cup of tea. I'll make it! I'll make it! Step away from the cupboard, Marjorie.
There's a lot of pot noodles in it.
Never mind your business.
It's crazy. And you know, sorry, that was... It's a noise you never want to hear at a gig. Do you know the worst thing about dads getting shafted, right? Britons will spend 166 million on their dogs this Christmas. For the man who raised you, nothing. For the creature that shat on your carpet, a tiara. And what's heartbreaking, dads and dogs have the same reaction to every present. Can I eat it? Can I fuck it? It's madness. Don't buy dogs presents. They don't need a massage. They don't need a coat. Besides, have you seen the looks dogs in jackets get from other dogs?
Ooh, look at me. I've got a coat like a human. Oi, oi, oi. 2 goats. You're a dog. Not a pussy. Fucking weirdo. Come on, boys. Let's go around the corner and lick our arseholes.
Now, talking of ridiculous, have you seen how some people are choosing their presents?
Almost 1 in 10 Britons, 8%, even admits to checking the receiver's browser's history for gift-giving inspiration.
Holy shit. That is going to make Christmas morning awkward. Thanks, Nan. A Pornhub membership. What have you got, Dad? The same. I tell you what, I hope my mum's done that with my brother. That'd be so...
Come outside, Daniel. Seeing as how much you like fake taxis, I got you a real one. That's quite awkward for anyone in the room who didn't get the joke, who sat next to somebody really laughing.
Talking... What he's talking about, love. Talking of filth. Have you heard about this? Sex toy Christmas crackers are here. Instead of jokes, a company has put dildos in crackers. Correct noise. The last thing a Christmas dinner needs is a vibrator.
Just your auntie. Look, this draft excluder's got balls.
It's mad, isn't it? I don't remember the wise men rocking up with sex toys. We bring gold, frankincense and brrrr. Moving on, have you seen what the Queen has got planned for Meghan this Christmas? This is crazy. Bizarre tradition will see the Queen weigh Meghan Markle after Christmas dinner. She's gonna weigh her.
Merry Christmas, Meghan. Get on the scales. And you, Camilla, up you go. Oh, fatty num-num, look at that. How's she doing against last year, Phil?
She's up 2 pounds, big mama. That badonka-donk be crazy. When that shit really backs up onto you. Did you see why they do it? They do it to make sure guests are having a great time. It's insane!
It's lovely. Are we having a great time? Are we having a smashing, wonderful... Let's see how fat you are!
How is that great? Nobody wants to be weighed after Christmas dinner. It's when you're at your worst. It's like having your prostate checked after a Vindaloo. It makes you think, though, what does make Christmas great? Because you read all these articles and it's always like roasting chestnuts, carol singers, the gift of giving. You're like, bollocks. Do you know what makes Christmas great? Pigs in blankets, log fires, the honesty of old people. You enjoying your turkey, Nan?
Not really.
My uncle walking around with mistletoe on his belt. It's a family party, you mad fuck. Children drinking tonic water and thinking it's booze.
Oh, my God, I'm wasted. Sheila, take my car keys off me, my love.
Christmas songs, Quality Street, opening the fridge and emptying a whole can of squirty cream into your mouth, putting antlers on your dog, mince pies, drinking in your pyjamas. The fact that my brother has a girlfriend, so he's had to completely change his personality. Is everyone all right for drinks? Fuck off. Last year you pissed in a glass and went apple juice. Watching Home Alone. Boxing Day leftovers, moments of drunken philosophy from your auntie.
It's times like this I'm glad Jesus died.
And finally, watching your mum lose it during charades.
One word to film, all right? Film, roll the green, film. Here we go. Snatch! It's Snatch! Christ alive! You got it when your dad did Free Willy.
Join me after the break when I'll be chatting to the brilliant Chris O'Dowd. Welcome back. Let's talk about 2018. What a year. Our government's a laughingstock, Trump's still not in prison, and who can forget February when Britain suffered its darkest hour? KFC runs out of chicken. People lost their minds.
Lots of KFCs have no chicken right now.
No! Mad with KFC. They shirtless? I mean, like, look at them. They're just chilling. They're happy. Sorry? We're mad with them.
I've had to go to Burger King.
Talk about Burger King! But to see the Colonel kick his fucking teeth in! Somehow we survived. And thank God, because loads of incredible things have happened this year. In Ireland, the abortion ban was finally repealed. In India, gay sex has been decriminalised. And scientists have developed a universal test that can detect cancer in 10 minutes. And who can forget the weather? I mean, yeah, we had the beast from the east, but let's not muck about. What a summer. It was the hottest summer on record. It was incredible. British people had tans.
It's so beautiful, it's so warm. A week later, it's too hot. It's oppressive, though, isn't it?
In royal news, Harry tied the knots. We all came away thinking the same thing. Fuck me, David Beckham looks good in a suit. But the best thing about the summer was definitely this.
At the World Cup, England go through to the semi-finals.
Nearly came home. We even won a penalty shootout. And there were so many highlights. The Japanese supporters stayed behind after the game to tidy the stadium. Gareth Southgate fisted 2 ghosts. And who can forget Diego Maradona's unique goal celebration?
A different Diego.
Even though we didn't win, what a ride. It was so magnificent, it nearly broke Ross Kemp.
You will never know what that means to me. That is everything. Everything. We love you. Boys, we love you.
Why is he naked? Do you know what I mean? Ross, the game's on. Is it? Brilliant. Love you stuff. In politics, this year has been, I think the official term is absolutely batshit. Everyone was talking about Brexit, although not everyone understood it.
What do you think about Brexit?
What's that? Like,
Where we're leaving the European Union.
So does that mean we won't have any trees?
No. Luckily, one man stepped forward to speak for all of us.
What's happened to that twat David Cameron who called it on? Let's be fair.
I think you're referring to our former Prime Minister.
Where is he? He's in Europe, in Nice, with his trotters up. Yeah? Where is the geezer? I think he should be held accountable for it. He should be held accountable for it.
It's a valid point. A lot of people do feel
twat.
That...
But, however bad things in Britain get, at least we haven't got this man in charge.
The op-ed published in the failing New York Times by an anonymous, gutless coward.
Getting a good picture of everybody so we look nice and handsome and thin.
Your father, Herman, is looking down. He's very proud of you right now.
He's still alive.
China has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain.
Did you see the protest when Trump came to London? When he's in America, he's used to signs like this. Worst president ever. In Britain, we're a bit more on the nose. It wasn't just Trump who visited. Russia sent 2 assassins to Salisbury who had the shittest excuse for being there ever.
Our friends have been suggesting for a long time that we visit this wonderful town.
There's the famous Salisbury Cathedral, famous not only in Europe, but in the whole world.
We love Salisbury. We're not just reading Wikipedia on this. We're just 2 guys who want to see a town with an average rainfall of 28.96 inches. Next year, we're going Grimsby. There's been loads of positive news for the environment. The UN has said that the ozone layer hole should heal in our lifetime. Britain's carbon footprint is the smallest it's been since the 1890s. The world is producing way more energy from renewables than ever before. And let's not forget what we've learned from the internet. There was a squirrel with very large breasts which drove Japanese social media wild. Do you want to see it? Yes. Here it is. I mean, you'd bury your nuts in that. We found out a dog could sing like Florence and the Machine. And we learnt that you're never too young to twerk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Talking of dancing, who could forget this? Tell you what, Teresa's had a lot of bad days at work, but nothing compares to this guy.
There you go. Oh, let's just park up here. Oh, no. Oh, well, but at least it's only that. Oh, no, but at least it's only those 2. That'll be it. I'll have to explain it. It's not like anything else is going to go wrong at all. Oh, no. Oh, that's all right. It's just the ones at the back. Oh, at least that's the end of it. Oh. It's so easy to get depressed and think that the world is doomed, but it's really not. There's so much we don't hear about. The number of democracies is an all-time high. Fewer people live in extreme poverty than ever before. We're living longer. Global hunger is falling. More people are going to school. Child labour is declining. And these kids in America learnt sign language simply so they could sing happy birthday to their deaf caretaker.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear James. Happy birthday to you.
What I'm saying. What I'm saying, 2018 wasn't all bad. Let's make 2019 even better. To the future, to the window, to the wall. Now, it's time for playground politics, and as it's Christmas, there was only one thing to talk about.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it,
You'd be convinced he was an alcoholic. What do you think the best thing about Christmas is?
the presents! Everything.
Just everything?
Yeah. Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap, that's definitely a different answer.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. I can't remember any other parts. I'm gonna kill you. That was a bit of a...
Yeah.
That was a bit of strong language.
This fierce, wasn't it?
Well, if you keep on doing that, I will.
OK. Let's talk Santa. What does Father Christmas do when he's not delivering presents?
He washes himself with wax.
He starts planning about next year.
Yeah.
and then when it comes, they just start and start and start again.
As adults, sometimes what you do, you blow the candle out, no fire, and then put your finger in the gooey wax.
Yeah,
And
I
then
did that.
Yeah, and then
That
you get it all
does-
over your fingers.
Yeah.
And then you peel it off. And you realise you're very lonely. What do you think of Santa? What do you make of the guy?
He's really good, though. I don't know how he gets down the chimneys.
Because he's quite fine.
I can't remember who it was, this kid at school. She told me that he turns into coal.
Really?
And then he goes back to himself. Wow. Quite good.
It's quite good, isn't it? Yeah.
Hashtag Santa's fake and doesn't matter because he is fake. Your parents give you the parents.
Whoa.
You're meant to. What's your language? I celebrate that, man. What's your language?
Once I met the 3 wise men.
You're joking.
I was 5 years old. I was
Go
like
on.
4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I went to the zoo. Then there was like this mini cave.
Yeah.
I opened the door to it.
Yeah. You walked in.
And there were 3 men. And there were 3 men.
How do you know they were wise?
They looked just like wise men.
If we were going to spend Christmas together, what would we do?
Probably just do some random stuff like
Like what?
scream. We play a game of put the trousers on the Russell Howard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you think the Queen gets for Christmas?
A royal cup. Oh, come on.
For Christmas, she wouldn't get £50 notes to wipe her bum on. She'd get £1 million notes to wipe her bum on.
So you think the Queen wipes her bum with money?
And when she has diarrhea, she just sticks the coins up and she's like, oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. That's itchy, I'm itchy.
Yeah. I mean, wow. What about Theresa May? What do you think she gets for Christmas?
Cool.
Okay. Now it's time for my guest. He's gone from the IT crowd to becoming one of Hollywood's most loved stars.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off? You know what? I'm sick of saying that.
According to the school bullies, the Bonner brothers, Martin was just a simpleton who kissed dead birds.
Protection's a service I provide. It's going to cost you, though.
Cost me what, roughly?
Feel your sister's boobs.
Seems fair.
You need to take a hard fucking look at yourself. You're trying to drive yourself into the ground.
You're absolutely right. I don't know, man. I'm spinning out. I'm going to borrow this. No!
Please welcome Chris O'Dowd. My friend. All right. Hey, everybody. You've got a lovely, friendly face.
It's just there's so much of it.
Yeah. But it's all scrunched up into, hello. It's got a very cheery, lovely face.
Hey, I appreciate that.
And that is the creepiest start to any. So, Chris, it's the festive season. Where will you be celebrating?
I'm going to Guernsey.
Any particular reason?
Thank you. Guernsey is a lovely island.
Is this the advert for Guernsey?
Population 33,000. My wife grew up in Guernsey, so we're going to stay with her parents for Christmas, and my parents are coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's going to be great. We're going to have a battle of the parents, decide which parents are better, and then just burn the others.
And do they get on? Presumably.
They've actually only met once. They only met at our wedding, I know, because I don't think they liked each other. So, I know, I think they do get on.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to see. We're going to be in a room for 3 days.
Is the reason you're going to Guernsey because you're afraid of your sisters? Because I don't know if you've heard about some of the stories, but they're extraordinary what they did to you.
Hold on.
I read a story about tickling.
Everybody's family did this.
I don't know if they did.
My sisters are great, lovely girls.
Hey, I'm not saying they're not.
When we were younger, one of them, I had 3 of them. One of them, I can't remember their names. One of them would tickle me until I was laughing, and the other one was holding me down. And as I was laughing, the other one would spit in my mouth.
Which is a great prank.
It's top-notch.
If you're doing it, if you're receiving it.
I can see it as funny now. At the time, it didn't feel hilarious.
Yeah. And what are your... what do you think is the best thing for Christmas for you?
The best thing about it?
Yeah. What do you like the most? Are you a Christmassy guy?
Kinda. I mean, I like it a lot more now that I have kids.
Yeah, that must be... How old are your kids?
I had never thought to ask. They look... I would say, like, 18 months and 4 in January.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah, they're very nice.
So, presumably, that age, they're, like, wild for Christmas.
Well, one of the... Like, the baby really doesn't know, but the toddler is very excited. And it's the first time he's heard about Santa Claus, really, or that. And so he's getting quite pedantic in his questioning of the minutiae of it all.
Really?
Where he kind of, this morning, he said, "Daddy, can you fit down the chimney?" And I'm like, I haven't tried, but I wouldn't have thought so. And he said, "So how does Santa Claus fit down the chimney?" And I thought for a second, and I thought, yes. Art, you know the way you see one of those sailboats in a bottle?
Yeah.
And he said, no. Which was fair, because he's 3. And I said, well, you will. And then I just walked out the door. So...
You strike me as someone that is good at buying presents. You look like you've got the gift.
I'm not great.
Really?
No, I'm not great. I mean, I like giving them. I never know what to get. This year we have a rule for myself and my missus where we're getting 2 things. 1, something to read, and 2, something that can fit in a matchbox. And I can't wait to see her face when she opens it to discover I got her matches.
Yes. I'm trying to think, you could get like a little sort of USB stick.
Yes.
With the book that means the most to both of you on a USB stick.
Yes.
And it could be read by the children on an audio book. So
Our children?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're great readers.
Exactly. But I just think it'd be really sweet and really
nice.
Creepy.
Yeah.
And you'd have that forever.
Now that you've brought in the kind of technology vibe...
It could be a slideshow of all the things that's wonderful about your wife to you on this USB
like a really
stick.
short slide.
Yeah.
We usually do a thing where we get gifts... Oh, my God, this is awful. But we get gifts from the pets. Like from our dog.
That's a cool thing to do, because then it puts less pressure on you. Because you say, oh, look what the dog's got you, and then it's something amazing.
Yeah. And also the cards from the pets. And like, we have a dog and a cat, and the dog is just the most loving animal in the world, and the cat's a dick. So it's like a Siamese dick. So we write the cards in character. So we'd be like, from the dog, it'd be like, oh, thanks, Mummy. I love going for walks with you and jumping up on the bed in the morning. You're the best. And then the one from the cat would just open and go, cunt.
Exactly. Well, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about Get Shorty, which has just come out. Is it its 3rd series, is that right?
Our 2nd series has just come out, and we're about to start shooting our 3rd.
OK.
Yeah.
And you play a tough guy.
I do. I play a guy called Miles Daly, who's... he starts off really as kind of a debt collector for a Latino mob in Pahrump, Nevada, which is this shitty little town outside Vegas. And he stumbles upon a script in LA when he's picking up some money and decides to try and make it as a film producer.
And do you play it, like, there's fight scenes, you're kind of hard. Like, you seem like a lovely fella, but you don't look like a fighter. Was that difficult? Do you know what I mean? You just seem like, hey. You look like you could stop fights.
Yes.
Rather than start them.
I'm more a hugger than a fighter, but, you know, when needs must.
Yeah, because we've actually got a photo of you from fight training. Let's have a look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
What happened there?
Godness. That was actually during a scene. We were doing a scene in a prison, and I get in a big scrap. And you kind of feel somewhat hardy when you pick up an injury in a fight scene in a prison.
Yeah.
But the guy I was fighting with was ex-kickboxer or something, and I was kind of talking to him afterwards, and what had happened was he punches me in the stomach in this scene, and you kind of double over to show it, and I just banged off the top of his head.
Aish.
And I thought it was...
We give him stitches?
Kind of, yeah, I had to get 8 stitches in there. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all right.
It's quite nice having a war wound, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you kind of come home and like...
But I said it to the guy afterwards. He's like, oh, I didn't feel it. Shit.
Now, the other thing, as well as being an amazing actor, I was reading about the stuff that you do with charity. You work with a specific charity called Choose Love.
Yeah.
Which is great. I don't know if anyone knows about it, if you want to explain it.
Yeah, well, Choose Love is well, it's really, I suppose, the slogan for Help Refugees UK.
Yeah.
So they fund an awful lot of stuff, really to get to the people in the camps who are getting off the boats in Greece, and then a lot of homelessness here in England who have refugees who have come over.
Yeah.
And they have a shop on Carnaby Street where you can go in and actually buy like specific things, like so you can buy a sleeping bag and they'll get it to the person over there, or sanitary products and all of the kind of stuff that people really, really need.
And can you do that online as well?
You can do it at choose.love.
Okay.
Yeah, for everybody. It's a fantastic charity. They kind of provided 800,000 meals for people last year. It's really terrific, yeah.
And there's another podcast you do with Crisis?
That's right. For a homeless charity called Crisis, we teamed up to do a scripted podcast, kind of 3-parter, about a guy who finds himself without a home on Christmas Eve. He's a father, and he's got his son for the night.
Yeah.
And suddenly someplace that he thought he was going to be able to stay out falls through.
Yeah.
And so it's about his struggle to not let his kid know what's happening while he's trying to sort it all out.
Right.
And it does make you think at this time of year when we're all spending this amazing time with our family that it's, there'll be 25,000 people on the streets, or certainly sleeping rough on Christmas Eve this year. So go to Crisis.
Yeah, it's a good thing to... And you seem like a good guy. You seem like you're able to bring joy. It was a lovely... We've got a photo of you the other day at Dublin Airport. I don't know if anyone's seen this. This is you just joined in with some singing.
Yes, I got coerced. We were trying to harangue some kids through the airport and they were singing carols, so it was kind of sweet.
Have you got, like, a favourite Christmas song?
I like the David Bowie and Bing Crosby one. Yep. I love the Pogues.
But no one knows the words, do they?
I know the bloody words.
Do you?
Do I? Let me think. I think I probably do.
OK. What's the beginning? Here we go.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. And old man said, son, well, I'll not see another one. And then he sang a song about the rare old Mountain Dew. And I turned my face away and I dreamt about you.
Oh. That was phenomenal. I can think of no finer way of ending a lovely Christmas interview than that. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Chris O'Dowd! Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Join me after the break when me and Joe Wilkinson will be trying to find out if singing can help extend our lives. Welcome back. Now it's time for Live Forever. Apparently, one of the secrets to a happy life is singing. So I took Joe Wilkinson with me to join a choir and find out if that's true.
All right, mate.
What the fuck's this?
How's it me?
Why are you dressed? Why are you wearing that?
I'm singing.
Are you into singing?
Yeah, I love it.
When was the last time you sang in public?
On the tube over.
Oh, yeah? Your own composition, or...?
No, I just did, I read sort of what's current. You know, a bit of Chipmunk.
Yep. Okay, let's go do it. You ready?
Do you want to hold hands?
Yeah, why not?
Come on then.
Which one? Like,
I
like that?
Like we're lovers.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. It'll be all right. Go on, Chris.
I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing. For some reason I can't explain. Once you were gone, there was never an honest word.
I don't kiss you enough. Hello.
That's very good, by the way. Very good.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
I think Joe thought that you'd all be wearing what he's wearing.
Let yourself down a bit there, didn't you?
I'm Laura.
Hello, Laura.
I'm
Nice
the
to meet
musical
you.
director.
This is Joe.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
And I think we're going to teach you how to sing. in a
Excellent.
second,
I
aren't
thought
we?
it was going to be a big game of Guess Who, to be honest.
So, Russell says there's apparently meant to be some benefits of singing in a group of people. Is that right? Or is that nonsense?
Yeah, there really is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'll take it back.
Yeah, there's physical benefits, but the big one is mental health because there's a huge endorphin release when you sing and create sound. So let's figure out just how high and how low
Okay.
can you go. Just sing a note. Anything.
Sing a note.
Anything.
What, like,
to R.
Oh, R, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop that.
Okay, so that's probably about the middle of your range. Now sing what note would come naturally to you. Go for it.
Stand back a bit. Oh! Very good.
That's pretty high.
Probably can't find it on there.
I mean,
Wow.
that sounded like somebody had sort of stepped on you a bit.
Got a mate of mine to kick me in the small of the back earlier so I could find my range.
Yeah, beautiful.
That is actually...
Is that a way of
singing
finding your
technique.
range?
What, kicking someone in the small of the... I'll do it.
Right, give me a tip. That's right. There.
But do it like that, like you're in pain.
Okay.
You're naturally will sing high.
All right.
If you're... Try and do it to it. There you go.
Is that it?
Singing technique.
So that's how you find your range. All right, someone's just killed your dog.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Can we start? E-E-I-O-U-U.
Oh, you can sing.
Yeah, it was lovely. E-I-E-U-U.
Exactly. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and.
E-I-E-U-U.
O-I-E-A-A.
U-U-I-E-A-A.
A-E-I-O-U-U.
A-E-I-O-O-O.
O-I-E-A-A.
O-O-O-O-A-A.
Exactly. A-E-I-O-U-U.
A-E-I-E-U-U.
We've not even got to the hard bit yet.
We have.
So the whole thing.
Click it.
Yeah.
Listen to the whole
I
thing.
feel like we're in a
proud
comic
of
relief
you,
video.
so proud of you.
A-E-I-E-U-U.
A-E-I-O-O-O.
You got it. You were definitely getting better as you went along.
Yeah, very good.
And what you did was lovely, Kurt. Don't knock your part.
I think you are ready to meet the choir and show them your dulcet tones.
Lovely.
And just go for me. And go. How good are you at clapping your hands?
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Hardly ever miss.
Yeah.
It feels a bit like we're a big group of penguins and you've been pushed out of the group.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to die in the Arctic.
Should it be stressful?
I tell you what, I really enjoyed that. it in. Hold it there.
Oh, I'm a man. Hold it, Daddy.
Now, time for good deeds. Now, I read a story this week about a 12-year-old boy from Eastbourne called Alfie who's been receiving death threats from bullies online for having ginger hair. It's absolutely horrendous. But Alfie's response was amazing. He wrote a poem, and I was going to read it out, but I thought, why not ask him to do it? So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alfie Calero! Take it away.
Bullying ain't nice. It isn't cool. Just because I'm ginger, you're so cruel. Are you really like this? Have you not got anything better to do? Or are you going to treat me like I'm gum on the bottom of your shoe? You're an idiot. You've made me cry. But that's not the case. Not even my home is my safe place. I read these messages and feel like crap. It's like I'm stuck in some sort of trap. So I'm not okay, but I say I'm fine. I make people happy and people fake their smiles. I might be faking mine. I've got love and support and that's all I need. Just please own up, please, please, please. Don't be like this, don't be mean. Can't say it to my face, so you sit behind a screen. But I'm going to carry on with life, do what I want to do. Don't interrupt me anymore, I'm done with you. So I'm not going to sit there, cry and freak out. But without a doubt, I'm not going to blend in when I was born to stand out.
What a mate, that's great. So, what, an amazing couple of weeks, you've become an internet sensation.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Oh, I'm just completely overwhelmed that I've never really felt anything like this, and being on TV and everything like that, it's just amazing.
And you were incredible too. Now, it's nearly Christmas, what are you getting? This is a real opportunity. Because your parents are watching, so you can go big. What do you want? You just look down the camera and ask for it. What do you want?
Lots of clothes. And a Ferrari.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Alfie! Thanks very much for watching the show. We're back on January the 17th. Have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good on, my friend. That's that.